more. Some banelings are being morphed, as you can see in the production tab. tAkA is not rebuilding he's not building a hatchery, and he's not rebuilding his troops, and tAkA does see this another push here by DaFoo. Not enough troops by tAkA, more banelings being morphed in. DaFoo is going to have a lot more troops here. Hopefully those banelings need to do some damage. And yeah, and all those marines are down. I don't know what DaFoo is complaining about. Probably some lag, but that's not really my fault considering I did not lag the thing up. It was John. And that siege tank is going to die at the cost of one baneling. We're trying to even out. tAkA's still trying to play catch up here, but he's not really doing that well of a job. This planetary fortress has been mining for a very long time. And tAkA actually got control of the center again. I'm surprised DaFoo actually let him. These mutalisks are going to try to do some damage here. Immediately a missile turret is being placed down for DaFoo, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work. A bunch of marines here are just going to stand around, not going to do much. The baneling blast actually did take out all these supply depots that used to be here. DaFoo not going to mine with this, though he could be mining somewhere maybe with this. And we do see a small amount of banelings going to take out all those marines. The muta is going to try to do some damage to this. And a group of marines actually going to try to take down these mutas. Meanwhile, Zergling's going to take out those marines. And we do see that tAkA is still way behind in food. He just seems a little bit distracted as he's not macroing well enough. He has 700 food. 700. He has about 700 minerals. He needs to spread this creep as well. And SCV's finally gonna go, and he's been mining from this expansion for a long time, DaFoo. So I would really suggest tAkA expand a couple more times in order to catch up. And we do see a push by tAkA, and he's gonna feed a couple of Zerglings. A bunch of banelings just gonna roll around in circles, kind of indecisive on which base he wants to go to. He's gonna choose to continue to run around in circles, and finally decide to go home. No. He's going to stay in the center of the map where they can be picked off by Banshees, siege tanks, and any other thing. Very smart idea here by tAkA. This hatchery is going to finish. He needs to transfer some drones, although he hasn't been building enough drones. Spire finally continuing for tAkA. tAkA's a little scared of DaFoo here. And here we still see these banelings are going to sacrifice himself, but are going to take out a lot of marines here and a couple SCVs. And both players are letting their macros slip, and we actually see tAkA catching up in food. Nope, DaFoo is going to get 9 more food, so nope. But like, actually the supply differential is smaller now. And tAkA's actually going to be relentless with the harass, but he needs to build more drones in order to catch up. But he's just not going to. So this is actually, these Zerglings are actually going to do some fair amount of damage. Gonna kill all those marines and then move straight into the natural of DaFoo. tAkA's actually ahead in food once again, and DaFoo is going to lose a couple of troops. This is not looking good, but those Zerglings are going to die from those marines. Although he's not going to target the ones that are actually killing his SCVs, and instead are going to target the ones to cut off some supply. And 2 more Banshees are going to come down and cloak and try to do more damage to the Zerg economy. Nothing really here. Those one over here going to spot this. Nope, not gonna do anything. And the Spire is in a terrible position. These Banshees are gonna go to work on it. Nice Overlord placement by tAkA. Seeing this, actually not really seeing much. Actually, anyway, this Spire looks like it might just go down. Nope, we have mutas here to clean it up, and the Spire will live. He needs to. And once again, tAkA is actually 20 food ahead. If tAkA actually attacks right now with his troops, he might be able to take DaFoo down right now. If we check the units tab, oh, DaFoo is actually going to make a small push. This isn't actually going to do enough damage. tAkA is going to take out basically everything. He's going to push with 1 marine and 1 tank. Yeah, that's going to be effective. Ooh, and Muta's actually harassing the back here. Not going to be able to do much damage, actually. 1 Banshee there just cloaked. Going to waste their energy. Good play. We do see a layer. We need some hive tech for tAkA here, but we don't see any of that. Melee attacks going down for level 1 for tAkA, and tAkA actually is way ahead in food. So tAkA has been able to do substantial damage to the Terran economy, but once again, mules are imba, so we should actually see tAkA not able to catch up in economy because tAkA is not mining very much from either of his bases. This base is basically not mining. This base is half saturated, and we do see another expansion coming down. This base, well, they're gold, so this is actually giving him a lot of resources. Not gonna spend these, and actually DaFoo catches up in food count. tAkA needs to continue making things. He's only making Zerglings. He actually needs to make some more high tier units, maybe some, and a Fester would actually be really nice right now. And if we actually check the APM for these players, they're basically around the same. And if we check the army supply where they're dead even, tAkA's ahead by, nope, DaFoo's gonna be ahead. Yeah, they're basically neck and neck right now in the supply count. tAkA does have control of the center, decides not to take, nope, now he's gonna take the central tower just in case. More Banshees here by DaFoo. This is a very close game, and it still can be anybody's, as we can see by the army and worker supply tabs. And as we can see, this is actually going to almost get done, and tAkA will finally have that one base advantage that he's been wanting. A bunch of scouting drones, yeah. He needs to see if any troops come in from this side, any Banshees come in. He needs to know so that these drones will be able to spot it and then immediately die. Yes, very good drone placement here by tAkA. Either way, we see DaFoo going to make a nice defensive perimeter. He did get that Thor from earlier. I did see the armory go down a while ago. DaFoo's gonna have his trademark supply block at 115 food. This doesn't actually seem right. Why is he supply blocked? That doesn't make any sense. He's at 111. Okay, I don't understand. That might have been a glitch because he's at 115 and he just wasn't building any Marines. The Marine was just stopped. And this Thor is going to be at red health. DaFoo not going to repair it. And as we can see, a pretty nice standoff is going on here by the... tAkA is going to keep his mutas here, just in case another expo. Yeah, those Zerglings were not long-lived. But as a Zergling in the Zerg army, you really don't expect to live very long. How much health do these things have? 35, not going to do much. Trying to take down the siege tank, which surprisingly doesn't actually have that much more health than Zergling, so. But now that these siege tanks are down, two Thors are here. One more siege tank. This hero siege tank has 8 health. Not going to get repaired by the Terran army. The Terran army is facing budget cuts, cannot afford it, even though the Terran army does actually have no troops. No food, I mean no minerals at all. A nice Ling army here by tAkA. And tAkA really should think about expanding here. tAkA's food is actually decreased. Well, not decreased, it didn't decrease, but it is very low actually, and is 30 food behind his opponent. He has a lot of larva. He should be spending it right now. If we check the production tab, only Overlords being built by tAkA, and he is supply blocked, which will be crucial right now as Thors and siege tanks begin moving on and taking this central position. As I said before, the central position for Terran is very important. He's right outside all 3 Zerg bases, and this is very dangerous. Let's see if... Nope, DaFoo does not know about this expansion right here, so that is good for tAkA. And these Thors are going to do so much damage against these Banelings. He needs to... 6 Infestors going down. When did he build an Infestation Pit? Wow, I'm a bad caster. Either way, an Infestation Pit going down. The Zergling's going to come down and try to kill these Thors, and they're going to actually do a very good job against them. These siege tanks doing so much damage. 17 kills already on this siege tank, 7 kills on this one. So much damage. If we see the units lost tab, we see that actually the Terran army actually has lost a lot more troops than the Zerg. A bunch of Infestors are gonna come down. Are gonna actually die to this mech army here. Not gonna be able to do much. He needs Neural Parasite, but he's not researching it. And we see tAkA actually below in food by a lot. And these Zerglings are going to finish off this army right here by DaFoo, but DaFoo has another large army ready. So many siege tanks. And here's the armory, not really updating anything. Actually, he did get vehicle weapon level 1. 1 Marine here taking per bunk in this bunker, really useful. Gonna be able to, nope, he's gonna salvage it. That's actually a really good move. These Zerglings are gonna run around. Oh, and he's gonna attack the, nope, no expansion here, that's okay. And he's going to actually be moving around here. If we check the tab, tAkA is about 40 food behind, actually, and he's actually decreasing in food as DaFoo is going to beat the crap out of him by just attacking, and DaFoo is actually like, wait a minute, I'm ahead, and he's going to attack these overlords, taking out so many of them. tAkA is about to get supply capped. Right now, that queen is going to die, lose all his energy. tAkA is going to have to sacrifice his entire drone army, not even going to get a couple of hits down. And tAkA is 60 food to 120. It's not looking good for tAkA right here. And tAkA's actually going to lose his third. This is terrible position for tAkA right now. The siege tank's actually going to do so much damage. It is 1-0 here for the Crucio shot cannon. Did you know that was the name? I did not know that was the name for those things. And more Zerglings are going to come down to try to take down these siege tanks, and are actually going to do an okay job. Not going to be able to kill everything, though. And do we see if... Nope, adrenal glands is not down. tAkA has 2,000 minerals, and he doesn't have anywhere to spend it. He's been buying a lot of things from both, and he's finally going to expand here. It seems like DaFoo is going to... Yes, DaFoo is going to double expand here. He's going to take up this entire half of the map. And we do see these siege tanks are going to stand vigil until the very last siege tank blows up. But afterwards, the dust settles. tAkA actually only has 55 food. He's not mining from any base, basically. He does have 900 minerals. He's mining from this base, actually, but he only has about 7 drones here. 4 more drones are going to be transferred over, although really not necessary. These drones do need to be I almost said transferred over. More Zerglings and Banelings here, and it's currently 1, 2, 3, 4 bases, two mining bases, to DaFoo's 1, 2, 2 mine. Actually, it's 2 to 2, except 2 more bases are going down by DaFoo. This base needs to be taken by tAkA if he has any chance, but as we can see by the food tab, tAkA really does not stand a chance. More Thors and siege tanks going down. This is a really interesting build by DaFoo here, going from everything that's possibly abusive for Terran. He's gonna go. He went a fake bunker rush, which caused tAkA to build too many units. This actually probably will be the killing blow for tAkA. Oh, a bunch of infestors are gonna come in and die. Either way, he's gonna get 1 fungal growth down, which does nothing to Thors, but still, I mean, seriously, nothing to Thors at all. These Broodlings would do a lot of damage to Thors, but are gonna target this thing and actually gonna take out those Broodlings. I wonder if they actually get kills. That's actually an interesting thought. But either way, DaFoo's build is very interesting. He went a 1-1-1 build with Hellions and Banshees, Zerg's worst nightmare, into Thors and siege tanks, and only a couple of Marines here. And as we can see, creep is just destroyed. There's actually no troop. Here are the troops for DaFoo here. DaFoo needs to finish tAkA off, but if DaFoo knew that he was about 3 times the supply of tAkA, he probably wouldn't be this passive right now. And tAkA currently, if we check the units tab, DaFoo has 4 Thors, 2 Banshees, 6 siege tanks, and 39 Marines versus 3 Mutalisks, 1 Broodlord, 3 Corruptors, which won't do anything against anything except for those 2 Banshees, which basically aren't doing anything. There's 1 Banshee right here. And DaFoo is going to walk up into the only mining base of tAkA's. This is not looking good. Some Corruptors are here to watch the battle, but not doing anything because this is cleared. And we should probably be seeing the GG sooner or later by tAkA here. It's 45 food to 154. And DaFoo's just not finishing him off. And DaFoo has killed all of Zerg's troops. No mining bases. tAkA needs to mine enough for one, and there's the GG. Never mind. And there, and that is GG. tAkA has left the game. Well, I think the biggest thing that was a problem here was the very interesting build by DaFoo with his early Hellion Harass, his fake bunker rush, and his Banshees, which did so much damage, and that delayed Spire by tAkA, which got killed 3 times. tAkA just could not get that Spire up, and basically he got out macroed after that.